Nationals for 2014, presented by Summit Racing Equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, before they go fast and start to power slide, we salute you with the big blocks, 4 wide, the ground-pounding, earth-shaking, window-rattling, 800 horses without all the mess, the big block modified Super Dirt Car Series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 50 laps, the finale for 2014 at the Dirt Car Nationals. Who's it going to be? How's it going to be done? We are about to find out as the pace car will head to the safe haven of the infield. Jimmy Phelps in the number 98H and Billy Pouch up on the front row as they will bring the field down to the green. I know I'm ready. Ben Shelton's ready. Dave Farney, turn around, buddy. Are you ready? I know you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Volusia Speedway, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point harness. Grandpa, take a Viagra pill. It's time to get it on. It's showtime.
It'll be Jimmy Phelps taking him off into 1 and 2. Billy Pouch charging the high side as they battle off turn 2.
Working it down the back stretch as Jimmy Phelps on the bottom. Billy Pouch is going to lead him into turn number 3 and 4. Brett Hearn right there in the 3rd spot. Matt Shepard rides in 4th. First time off of corner number 4. Give it to Billy Pouch by 2 car lengths.
Good battles back through the pack. Meanwhile, the veteran Billy Pouch going after the win.
Trouble. Turn number 2. Justin Hare's around. Jamie Mills, no place to go. Peter Britton throws it sideways. Darwin Green collects a little bit of that. Oh, my. Phelps in the number 98H. Throw in H.J. Bunning. Jimmy Horton right there in the number 5 car. Here we go, race fans. 1 lap is in. Pouch is setting the pace. The VP Racing Fuels making PowerPoint. We are back underway.
And green flag is back in there. It'll be Pouch taking him off into 1 and 2. He's going to go to the top side. Here comes Phelps on the low side, and Harris has got trouble.
Justin Harris in the number 3 tried to refire at the tail of the field, but he is going to slow here on the front stretch and come to a stop just to the entrance of turn number 1. Justin Harris brings out the caution.
Talking about a night going bad, worse, and even worse than that. Right now, Justin Harris, he came past this. There was no power under the hood of that race car.
The 323 of Neil Williams sitting in 12th as Steve Bernard back out onto the speedway, but he's a half a track behind as they get the green off of corner number 4.
And it's going to be Phelps going after Billy Pouch once again. Oh, we got him stacking up out of turn 4. And that's going to take a minute right there. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 7 of them stacked up out of turn number 4, Shane.
Billy Van Inwagen in the Dutton car right here underneath the flag stand. Jan Bussier in the number 21. C.G. Maury in the number 14. The 42 of Kyle Sheldon, the 8 car of Rich Scalata, the 1 of Darwin Green and Peter Britton in the number 21A. We need to ask everybody to please step back from the fence. We would greatly appreciate it. All of you folks down here, if you would please, for safety concerns, we ask that you please step back from the fence.
Well, Blake is down on the scene, and he's got Billy Van Inwagen right in front of him. Billy, he's going to evaluate the damage, and we'll see what happened.
Well, Billy Van Inwagen out of his car. Go ahead, Blake.
Billy, what happened? I think the kid in the 22J ran out of talent there on the restart. I don't know. He hit the inside tire and hit me in the left front, put me in the fence.
Most importantly, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Just sucks we tore up a really fast race car. Long way to go for that, you know.
Tough break for Billy Van Inwagen.
Billy V out of the car. He's okay. Obviously upset with the 22J of Jeremy Wilder. Go ahead, Blake. They've still got guys underneath the car, but they're going to have to do that and get him out there. And it looks like he may be a lap down before they get him back out on the speedway. Why? Because we are going green as Billy Pouch fires first off of corner number 4.
Will we be able to get off lap number 1? Finally, we're going to find out. Pouch bobbles a little bit down in 1 and 2. That opens the door for Phelps on the low side.
Working it down the back straightaway. Jimmy Phelps leads. Here comes Billy Pouch back on the top shelf as Matt Shepard and the 20 of Brett Hearn do battle through corner number 3 and 4. Jimmy Phelps, your race leader, off of corner number 4.
It'll be Pouch back to second, Brett Hearn into the third spot as they work off into turns 1 and 2, and here comes Supermat Shepard in fourth.
Bringing it up off the corner, we are 3, make it 4 wide off of corner number 2. Perego, Friesen, Horton, and Kerr all together into turn number 3 as Stewart Friesen trying to pick up some spots off of corner number 4.
For a 50-lap race, a lot of sense of urgency early in this one, Shane, as we've got 3 down, 47 to go, and Pouch has taken the lead back out of turn number 2.
And he's going to pull away from the Phelps number 98H as Hearn rides in third. Supermat is fourth. H.J. Bunning is fifth. 6th belongs to Williamson. 7th is Perego. Stewart Friesen is 8th. The 5 car of Jimmy Horton is 9th. The 07 of Tim Kerr completes the top 10.
Working down the back straightaway, it's going to be Pouch, your leader now, almost a second advantage over Jimmy Phelps. In third, Brett Hearn. He's a good 15 car lengths back from that second place battle, and your field getting stretched out just a little bit in the top 10.
Justin Harris up to position number 17. T-Bone's got himself a very good race car. He's not out of this championship hunt yet. It's a long ways to go. We're only 5 laps in, and Justin Harris is trying to claw his way back up to the front.
Justin Harris wants the gator, and he is going after it. Meanwhile, off turn number 4, Billy Pouch will lead another lap as he dances in the cushion to complete a lap number 6.
As Matt Shepard in the number 9H right now holding on to position number 4, with H.J. Bunning riding back there in the 5 spot as they exit corner number 2. As the Anthony Perego 55 holding on to 6, Friesen is 7th. Rich Scalata back out on the speedway as they exit corner number 4.
As you work back through the field, right now Billy Pouch your leader, Jimmy Phelps second, Hearn in third, Shepard fourth, H.J. Bunning in fifth, Perego in sixth, and it'll be Friesen, Williamson, Tim Kerr, Mario Clare rounds out your top 10. Then it's Randy Kleiser, Jimmy Horton, Jeremy Wilder, Neil Williams, and Del Plank, your top 15.
Bringing it up off of corner number 4, Brett Hearn in the number 20, starting to reel in Jimmy Phelps and the one of Billy Pouch. We've got a car slowing over in turn number 2. One car off the pace considerably as they work their way down the back straightaway, and they'll make the sharp turn in. That's Dave Allen out of harm's way.
Briefly, we also saw Matt Williamson off the pace. He was running in the 9th spot. We'll see where he's at this time by, as he had some trouble down in 1 and 2, but he's able to get it back fired.
9 laps are complete for Billy Pouch. It'll be 10 in the books this time by, so we are 1/5 of the way through this 50-lap Big Block Modified Super Dirt Car Series feature as the 98H of Jimmy Phelps still right there within striking distance. Look at those grooves as the one of Pouch is running the top. The 98H of Phelps ran the bottom. The 20 of Hearn ran the middle.
That's exactly right. Billy Pouch will slide it up to the cushion off turn number 4. He'll complete lap number 11. Meanwhile, Jimmy Phelps getting closer and closer. Brett Hearn still in third.
As they exit corner number 2, Jimmy Phelps down on the bottom side of the speedway, taking a look to the inside of Billy Pouch. As they work down into turn number 3, Pouch able to hold him off. He'll still run the middle, but Jimmy Phelps is going to feed off the bottom. Even turns through corner number 4 to the line. It is going to be Billy Pouch with the advantage.
Billy Pouch, a 200th of a second lead that time by, and they're still side by side. Now it's going to be Phelps to the lead as Pouch bounces off the wall out of 2.
Jimmy Phelps in that Troyer race car, HBR Racing. Mohawk Northeast, number 98H out of Baldwinsville, New York, brings it down into turn number 1, and here comes Brett Hearn. He's going after the number 1 of Billy Pouch for position number 2. Pouch drifts up the hill. Hearn's going to take a peek to the inside. Brett Hearn, second place, halfway down the backstretch.
1,500 feature wins side by side for the second spot. Brett Hearn won this race a year ago. Is he going to repeat here tonight? He's up to second at the line.
Well, he's got to get around Jimmy Phelps, but it's one thing to get up to him. It's another to pass him as Phelps is working traffic off of corner number 2. We'll have 15 laps in the books by the time Jimmy Phelps gets into the front straightaway into turn number 3 and 4 he rides. And now Matt Shepard in the 9H starting to close in on Pouch and Hearn.
Lap cars side by side in front of your leaders as they work off into turns 1 and 2. 35 laps still to go, and your leaders are already working through lap traffic.
As they dance down into turn number 3, Jan Bussier already down 1 lap to the leaders as they work their way off the corner. It's Jimmy Phelps with the advantage down into turn number 1. Brett Hearn in second. Billy Pouch is third. Matt Shepard is fourth. H.J. Bunning fifth. Anthony Perego sixth. Matt Williamson 7th, Stewart Friesen 8th, Mario Clare 9th, Randy Chrysler 10th, Tim Kerr is 11th, Jimmy Horton 12th, Jeremy Wilder 13th, Justin Harris is up to 14th, Dale Plank 15th, Neil Williams, Dave Rauscher, Darwin Green, and C.G. Morey round out the top 20.
And right now, Phelps looking awfully strong in that top spot as he works through lap traffic. He's got roughly a half a straightaway over Brett Hearn. Brett Hearn working with lap traffic as we get closer and closer to the halfway mark.
As your leaders work their way into traffic off of corner number 4 and into turn number 1. Matt Shepard trying to get around the 21 of Jan Bussier to challenge the number 1 of Billy Pouch for position number 3, while Brett Hearn is within 3 car lengths of the 98H of Jimmy Phelps, who has Steve Bernard, and the number 14 of C.G. Morey right in front of him.
Good battles throughout the pack now with 31 laps to go. 31 remaining in this one as they continue to work through lap traffic.
Boy, Billy Pouch has one hell of a push in that car. He skated up the hill. That opened the bottom for Matt Shepard, but Shepard couldn't take advantage because Kevin Albert's right there trying to keep Matt Shepard behind him, racing him hard off of corner number 4.
Meanwhile, Justin Harris rides back in the 14th spot. He entered tonight at the top of the standings. He's going to need to pick up a few more spots if he is going to grab that gator here tonight.
Bringing it through turn number 3. Jimmy Phelps, heavy traffic. Bernard in the top groove. C.G. Morey in the bottom. And he's got to pick a lane advantage. Hearn right now of who you get around, who you use to get around, and the lane you use to do it in, as he is right there within a car length of Jimmy Phelps down the backstretch.
Brett Hearn closing in. Could he use lap traffic to his advantage? 22 down this time off turn number 4, and Phelps will shove a little bit off turn number 4.
Dale Plank in the 7Z off the pace here on the front straightaway. He didn't turn in, and we got Stewart Friesen in trouble in turn number 3 and 4. Oh my. Wow. I'm beginning to think maybe nobody wants to win this Gator, Ben.
It seems that way.
He gets to the inside of Jimmy Horton, 3 wide with Kerr and Claire, and he's going to go after the 21K of Randy Chrysler.
4 wide back through the pack. Business picking up on that restart. And how about Matt Shepard? He caught the veterans snoozing on that one. He gets up into the 2nd spot.
I'm watching the advancement of the number 3 of Justin Harris. He wants to win that Gator, and he is doing everything he can to get up there and race. He is running with Darwin Green right now off of corner number 4. They have Randy Chrysler right there in front of him, up into turn number 1 and 2. But up in front, it is all HBR Racing, Hankey Baldwin Racing, with Jimmy Phelps leading his teammate Matt Shepard off of corner number 4, side by side to the line.
25 down, 25 to go, and a couple of teammates duking it out at the front. Brett Hearn, it seems like his car is better on the long runs. He's trying to reel in your top 2 cars.
Talk about being able to test and tune and trade some notes. How about this? They can both run different lanes right now and swap stories later on, but both of them want to lead this event, and we are under caution. Yellow lights are on. We've got one around. That is Darwin Green in the 1 car. We are back underway.
Green flag flies once again, and it's a couple of teammates that will take us off into 1 and 2. Phelps on the low side, Shepard in the middle, and Shepard's going to try to get momentum through 1 and 2. No, Phelps will slide up, and here comes Shepard back to his inside.
As they work down the back straightaway, Justin Harris in the number 3 is now up to position number 9 as he gets around the Randy Chrysler number 21K, and he's going after Tim Kerr. Plenty of racing grooves to use, and now he's going after Anthony Perigo into turn number 1.
Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, and it's going to be Phelps with a little bit of breathing room. And Shepard, they're driving away from the field once again. Pouch back up to 3rd. He's come back alive, Shane.
H.J. Bunning right there in the number 85, the driver out of Milford, Delaware, and the Jake Marine owns J&M. Number 85 looking to make something happen. And we've got them side by side off of corner number 2. Matt Shepard going for the lead. Jimmy Phelps has it. Shepard takes it away into turn number 3.
What a battle for the top spot now between a pair of teammates. Who's going to lead lap number 25 at the line? Oh, it's Matt Shepard by 0.03 of a second.
And they're still side by side through corner number 1 and 2 as they work off the corner. And they're pulling away from the number 1 of Billy Pouch. Here comes Brett Hearn trying to get back underneath H.J. Bunning into turn number 3. Stewart Friesen is on the move. Friesen may have something for everybody after changing that sneaker as he is going after Anthony Perigo. And Stewart Friesen is up to position number 8.
Stewart Friesen, a driver on the move. He was in the pit area, got fresh tires a few laps ago, and now he is on the move. He would probably love to see a caution, Shane, as now he is going to drive to the outside of the 07 of Tim Kerr.
As he jumped the cushion over in turn number 1 and 2. got to be careful about packing that right rear sneaker full of clay again, but they've got the wheel cover on it. Meanwhile, off of turn number 2, the 20 of Brett Hearn going after H.J. Bunning for position number 4.
Laps taken away in this one, 31 down, 19 to go. And you got to keep an eye on the number 1 car of Stewart Friesen, as right now he is turning some of the fastest laps in the race other than your leader, Matt Shepard.
Shepard brings it into turn number 3 and 4. He's got a car length advantage over the Jimmy Phelps number 98H. Make it 2 car lengths now as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Phelps works the bottom. Shepard lets it roll through the middle as we have 32 in the books.
And your team cars are driving away from the pack right now. A straightaway lead over third place, Billy Pouch. Pouch has come back to life after having a pretty bad push early in the race. 33 in the books, 17 to go.
Stewart Friesen going after Matt Williamson. He wants the 6th spot. Stewart on the top side, Williamson down on the bottom, and Stewart Friesen's going to take it away by the time they get into turn number 1 and 2. Right in front of them is H.J. Bunning as they exit the turn.
Stewart Friesen up to 6th. He's going to go after 5th as he is an absolute shot out of a cannon right now, and he's passing cars at will. Oh, he'll bobble off turn number 4 and allow Bunning to pull out ever so slightly.
As they exit corner number 2, Shepard with a 6-car length advantage over the Jimmy Phelps number 98H. 35 will be in the books. 15 laps remaining this time by for Matt Shepard in the number 9.
Just 15 more times around the speedway for Matt Shepard. Although his teammate, Jimmy Phelps, hanging tough. You got to wonder if Phelps might be saving the tires for the last 5 or so laps. And they're going to encounter lap traffic, and that could be the great equalizer.
Billy Pouch has been consistent all weekend long as he is now in the 3rd spot. As the number 20 of Brett Hearn, nothing for him right now. As the 5 spot changes hands, it's Stewart Friesen. So Friesen is moving to the front, but he's out of time and real estate as there are 14 laps remaining. Does he have enough time to get up there to the leaders?
Your leader, Matt Shepard's going to put Volusia down a lap out of turn number 4, and he'll bring Phelps with him. Meanwhile, it's still a straightaway back to Billy Pouch in the 3rd spot, approaching 10 laps to go.
Off the turn number 2, Friesen works the top side. H.J. Bunning right there in position number 5. Matt Williamson is 6th. Tim Kerr is 7th. Anthony Prego is 8th. Justin Harris is 9th. And the 5 of Jimmy Horton completes the top 10. Randy Chrysler runs in 11th. Jeremy Wilder 12th. Steve Bernard is 13th. As the Dale Plank number 7Z up to position number 14.
Well, Stewart Friesen into the 5th spot, and he continues to turn some of the fastest laps on the track as business picking up, and now we got a battle for the lead through lap traffic.
Jimmy Phelps trying to get underneath the number 9 Matt Shepard off of corner number 2. 3 wide with C.G. Maury in traffic. They touch going into turn number 3 and 4, battling for the lead. Jimmy Phelps and Matt Shepard, just a little bit of contact. Everybody clean and green as they head into turn number 1.
If you can't lean on your teammate, who can you lean on as they battle through lap traffic inside of 10 laps remaining? And now Shepard, he's going to light the fires and stretch it out on Phelps.
C.G. Maury isn't going to let him get away that easily, though, as Jimmy Phelps still right there to challenge through corner number 3 and 4. And this is allowing Billy Pouch, Brett Hearn, and Stewart Friesen to close in with 9 laps remaining.
Stewart Friesen goes to work on Brett Hearn. He'll look to the outside of Hearn out of turn number 2. Great battle as your top 5 cars are getting tighter and tighter. We could have a true showdown to the checkered flag, Shane.
I'm telling you, keep your eye on Stewart Friesen and that number 1. He is coming with that fresh right rear sneaker as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Brett Hearn right there in front of him. He's the 4th place car, and they're all within a straightaway of one another as they head into turn number 3 and 4. As they go into the turn, Friesen's going to get by Hearn and shut the door. Contact with the 1 of Billy Pouch as they battle for position number 3.
A kamikaze move by Stewart Friesen. He's able to keep going, and now he'll look to the outside of Billy Pouch down through turns 1 and 2. Can Stewart Friesen win this race, Shane?
Oh, he's got a very good shot at it as he's pulling in and reeling in the number 98H of Jimmy Phelps and the 9S of Matt Shepard to the line. 44 in, 6 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Stewart Friesen on the top side of the speedway. He is within 5, now 6. Oh, he lost some ground there as they exit turn number 2.
The last lap, Stewart Friesen was over a half a second a lap faster than your leaders, and he was 1.5 seconds back. Meanwhile, we've got 5 laps to go in this one.
5 to go as they head into turn number 1, as Shepard continues to lead. Jimmy Phelps right there within striking distance. They get underneath the 323 of Neil Williams, and Friesen is closing in on both of them. We'll have 4 to go to the line this time.
4 more times around the speedway. Matt Shepard, your leader. Jimmy Phelps in second. Friesen closing in a hurry in third. Hearn in fourth. Billy Pouch in fifth.
As they head up into turn number 1, Pouch to the inside of the 20 of Hearn, looking to grab the 4th spot. Now the top 3, all separated by 6 car lengths into turn number 3 and 4. Jimmy Phelps is going to go to the top side to get around the number 9S. The 9H of Shepard couldn't do it. That cost him some ground. He's fallen back into the clutches of Stewart Friesen.
And Friesen's going to go back to the cushion down in 1 and 2. Does Friesen have anything for him? He jumps the cushion ever so slightly, and now he will go after Phelps, as we're going to see 2 to go off 4, and Friesen to the inside of Phelps.
As they work their way through the corner, Friesen reminiscent of the dirt track in Charlotte at the World Finals, bouncing it off that cushion for all it's worth into turn number 1 and 2. He runs in second as they come off the corner. He gets a run, but he hits the cushion just right into turn number 3 as the Shepard number 9H can hear him coming.
White flag in there one more time around the speedway, and we've got a shootout to the checkers into turn 1, Shane.
Here we go. Shepard down on the bottom, Friesen on the top side. Jimmy Phelps watches from third as they come off a corner number 2 and down the back straightaway. Shepard with the advantage. Friesen's gonna bring it down on the bottom, but Shepard's already established there through corner number 3 and 4. Shepard brings it off the turn. Matt Shepard wins it. Friesen is second. Jimmy Phelps third. Brett Hearn is fourth. Billy Pouch comes home in position number 5.
Then it'll be Matt Williamson in 6th, Tim Kerr in 7th, H.J. Bunning 8th, Anthony Perego 9th, Justin Hares in 10th.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Shepard gets his first win with the HBR Racing number 9H. Here at Volusia, we're going to go trackside to talk to our winner.
Hey man, congratulations, you got yourself a little gator there. But most importantly, how does it feel to get that first win with the new team?
I'll tell you what, it's big. Come down here and win the biggest race, come right out of the box. Means a lot to this team. And I just got to say, I had my good buddy Corey riding with me tonight. He'd have been here with us if we didn't lose him. Great to win one for him tonight.
Different setup for you here tonight. Brand new race car, Troyer race car, Bruno power plant, a different combination that you've run for the last how many years? How's it feel for you? Obviously, it looks good.
Yeah, it feels real good. I can't thank all the guys over here from HBR enough. They've been working their tails off all week on both cars, and I think it showed tonight. We got the cars better every night, and we're going to be a force to be reckoned with this year.
You sure are. You and your teammate Jimmy Phelps battling for the lead up there, and you guys are going to be able to swap some notes. It looked like the way you were running side by side there, maybe you were both learning a few things.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun. I wish we could have finished 1-2, but heck of a night for us. The whole team, we got something to build on heading back up north now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Shepard picking up the win here tonight. Put that gator in the air, man. Congratulations, Stu. Let's talk about the accomplishment first. You got yourself a gator. That's a nice little trophy, isn't it?
That's pretty darn cool, and that's what we come down here for, is to get one of these big guys, and pretty darn cool. I ordered on my team. That was a good team call down there to change that tire, and boys did a good job, made a couple adjustments, and got this thing turned around, because we weren't going anywhere there for a little bit.
Let's talk about that team call. Lap number 25, 26, 27. We saw Brett Hearn do it last year. Everybody was talking about that. Was that the strategy?
It wasn't really a strategy. We hit the rut and had the right front spring come out, and Matt just thought I was coming to change the tire, and he had to put the spring back in the cup, and then the car got going again, and just a good teamwork. It's man, it was a lot of fun too. Beating on that thing. Hats off to the Matt and the HBR team. They're going to be tough all year.
Kind of reminiscent of about a year ago, but well, not even that, about 6 months ago in November, the way you were beating that cushion like you were in Charlotte.
Yeah, it was, it's a real cat and mouse game, and we got up there and we're in a lane by ourselves, and it's a lot of fun when you find something else like that.
How about this race team? Who you want to thank?
I got to thank Tom and Roxanne Cullen, all our sponsors, Teo Pro Car, Fox Shocks, Draco Springs, the Hoosiers gave us a good tire and worked with us a little bit this week, which we appreciate. And just the Teal Pro Card and the CC engine was good. It's cool to come down here and have a win in a second and some good runs. We had a great time, and just thanks to Dirtcar and everybody for putting on this event. It's cool to be a part of.
Go celebrate, man. Stewart Friesen, ladies and gentlemen, the champion for 2014 for the Dirtcar Nationals, presented by Summit.